This is what 6:30 looks. Oh, it's 7 in the morning. Guess I'm gonna get up. Long at all. Look at that. Looks like a nice day out. Got up at 7 for a camp last night. So I had a pretty good night. There are no smart mistakes. Rock encounter right there. You can see white caps. Sun bright and early. And then chaos. Dancing on the crow. So that's my little cooker. Very nice. You know, little things like that. Disturbing his peace. This is what 6:30 looks like. I'm still gonna sleep a little bit. But it's pretty out. Anyway, good night. Good morning. Oh, it's 7 in the morning. I guess I'm gonna get up. That's the chaos. I'll clean up and put some water on to boil once I come back in. Didn't take long at all. Look at that. But looks like a nice day out. Windy though, if I'm getting wind in here already. It was pretty calm last night. Look over there, that's pretty. That's pretty cool. Oh, mosquito getting me. Looks like the breeze blows through here pretty good. And the trees don't necessarily have an easy time of it. So, got up at 7. I have a bird complaining that I'm here. That's where I camped last night. Sun bright and early. Blueberries are coming. Is that blueberries? Yeah, these are blueberries. I'm walking all through the flowers. Don't do that. Something definitely is munching on pine cones there. So I had a pretty good night last night, actually. Had a great night, actually. I lit my alcohol stove for the first time. I did not sleep with it. Don't be tempted. Cozy up under the blanket. Since you don't know if you'll wake up in the morning, it's not worth burning too much inside unless you have really good ventilation. And I just pulled in thinking I'd rather be a little bit more secure. And here's the rock I smacked on. This is, let's see if I see red paint. Yeah, doing a dumb turn. There are no smart mistakes, by the way. Wow, beautiful panorama. So I was saying I saw an old dock. We'll go for a walk over there. And then I'm going to get some oatmeal on the go, boil some water. Dock laying down there that's sort of got pine needles all over it. That looks like hangout for fire. And I walked you over here last time. Let's get back out so you can see what I'm doing. And the breeze is buzzing out here. You know, wonderful sailing, but too much wind. That's not always fun either. Like, it is howling over here. I can see white caps, and this is theoretically somewhat sheltered. I would argue it's like small craft warning stuff. Oh, there's me. Good morning. Well, it is a great morning. It's actually a bit warmer. It's still cold. I'm still in my jacket. Wow. So I have very little wind right here. Isn't that nice? The island is literally giving me nice shelter. And yeah, so I'm clean up the boat and then head out and go check out Lost Bay and decide what I'm going to do. That's my rock encounter right there. So not really that bad. You know, considering we came to a crunching halt. the, the boat's built tough. Did I mention that? And I hung out my stuff to dry. I know there was dampness this morning out here, but not that much. Some dew, because a warmer breeze was blowing in. And it is absolutely beautiful. And then chaos. Well, it's comfortable chaos. Two people could do it. Just have to get a little organized. Dee is like that. She's very organized. I'm more, that'll do there for now. I'll move it later. My wool blanket is so nice to have underneath everything. That is key, I think. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was going to videotape it, but the moon was shining. I took a quick clip of the moon. It was shining through, and then it was making the water reflect, and it was dancing on the crow. Yeah, I was watching it at about 2:30 in the morning. It was so beautiful. There's the sleeping bag all stuffed. This half of the boat looks clean. So, what first, coffee or porridge? Let me show you my little cook set. I made a little bent wire thingy to set up, and I remembered I had this old camping alcohol stove. So now I'll just set my pot down in here, a little snug fit. I bent that so it fits so that the lid doesn't fit completely tight on it, and that just keeps some more heat in. I got a potato pot, and it's a nice porcelain beastie, so that's great for keeping the heat where it should be. I forgot my travel mug, so I'll use the Tim Hortons cup and fill it with water and then pour it in to boil, and then that'll be enough to make my coffee for the day, and I'll have a Tim Hortons. Ha ha ha. I can hear it. Can you hear it? So that's my little cooker that I came up with. I'm really pleased with it. This works as a good tray. I flip it, and it's a good little cooler, so I just have a bit of milk in there as well. Although you could do powdered milk, and I've done that before as well. So sounds promising. Let's have a peek. Made myself this little hook handle tool. Oh, very close, very close. Get the lid back on. I've only been into it about 3 minutes. I went out and just washed my face briefly. Out in the beautiful clean waters of Georgian Bay. Yeah, so it'll be boiled shortly. Starting to warm up with the sun. So today's going to be a warmer day. Don't know about in the wind, but that's got to be a boil. Definitely got to be a boil. That didn't take long at all. Look at that. Okay. Pan. Oh yeah, I can show you. Hold on, I'll just set this here. For now, get it ready to close up. When I put the lid on for sealing, he'll get to English in the next while. But it's fun practicing how much high school French I remember. I understand maximum very well.
Southern Georgian Bay, Boy, temperature.
That's what we are at.
Wind north-northeast 16, gusting to 19 knots. Wave height 0.4 meters.
Maybe it's going to settle. So I maybe put a bit too much water. That's getting thick, so maybe it could sit a little longer. I put it in the other bowl. like I say, I used a bit more water than I should have. Very nice. Keep life simple. So nice to get something warm in you. Maybe what I'll do is just sail around and practice my sailing, because I'm a self-taught. I got lots to learn, and it's funny. I learned something just trying to tack up into the wind. I was pulling the jib really tight, and and then I noticed it slipped off a little bit, and all of a sudden I was pointing higher with a baggier jib. So that was interesting. For some reason, the jib a little bit slack with a little more fullness went further upwind. Now that might have to do with the mizzen jib mainsail balance, where by pulling it in tight, I was pushing the nose off the wind, and by letting it go a little bit, I was allowing the main and the mizzen to do a little bit more of the work. Is that balance comes into play. So, which is all a good thing, because you can use your mizzen to even tune the boat in for self-steering. You have to get to know your boat, and you need to sail it to know it, right? That's a little bit of tannin left over from my old coffee. Pour it into my oatmeal bowl slash boiler water thing. And that should give me one good coffee. I left some room for some milk. And that also will clean my beastie. So I'll light up the stove again and put the grate back in, and then put that on a boil. So there's the mix thrown in. Give them a shout out. Hey, Tim Hortons. Water's back on the boil. I might go sit out in the cockpit and enjoy the coffee and enjoy the morning. Starting to warm up. The sun's pretty. Like, little things like that. You know, I'm disturbing his peace. Yeah, he was in at the rocks here. Sorry, didn't mean to kick you off your perch. Well, you were in the water. Come on, you can go anywhere. Yeah, so it's nice out. Rather shallow here. That's what this boat does. So this boat's big feature is exactly this, that you don't need a dinghy for it. It is its own dinghy. And this gorgeous cabin that, very comfortable. Oh, the cushion's crooked. Oh, that's not going to look good on film. Go over this side. And you can work, so two people can sit on this side while you're using it as a kitchen. You could cook out in the cockpit. So all this, there are so many options. It's multi-purpose. That's the thing. And there's huge amount of storage underneath the cushions, part of the framework, and that's what makes the boat very strong. I build with 2 center frames, full length, with cross frames, and it's all egg crated together. It's meant to bring your whole home with you. So when you get somewhere, you're not setting up a tent on hard ground and having lumps behind your back. As we speak, I think it's beginning to boil. Certainly hot enough for coffee. Toss in lots of milk. And there, that shouldn't be a bad coffee. Yeehaw, coffee. Yay me. Cheers. So yeah, this is the first time I'm using the alcohol stove on this boat. So I did test burns in my shop. So everything's working really good. Bring out the cockpit cushions. It's not too blowy or too wet out. Coffee's good. Dee got me a couple slices of banana bread. Oh, I have a kayaker coming in. There he comes. Yellow paddles and yellow water lilies. So I had a nice chat with a young fellow while I'm having my coffee. Out for an early morning paddle. That's the way to enjoy it. So it's pretty breezy out. So I may go over, check out Lost Bay, and I may do some sailing on the lee side of where the wind is and just hang. Sometimes it's okay not to move around a lot and just hang and enjoy what beauty is here. So, and there is quite a bit. You know? So today, I think I'm going to just motor over and check out Lost Bay over here, and then I may drop into here because the wind's howling still from the northeast like crazy. Play sail and scoot around and check out the world on this side. So I have a bit of company. I'm reading a book, had my coffee. This is a great spot though. So if I don't have a really good spot over there, I'll come back. And you can see, like, I've got the one spot there isn't not much wind, although the mizzen flaps back and forth on occasion. So it's getting in here too, but right down by the water, I have it fairly calm. Out further, like you see, you see, and this is a very well sheltered area. Oh, okay, now you see the leaves, the branches howling back and forth. And this is in shelter. I got this gorgeous space. I may take an afternoon nap. Oh, look who's back. They don't want to go out either. Hey guys. Beautiful. And look at the rock formation behind them. Almost looks like the rock grew roots down to the water's edge. Beautiful. So I grabbed it because it was really howling. And look at the ripples it's causing right even here. So just listen. I'll take a walk over to the other side of the island and show you, but like that's what it's streaming like in this beautiful sheltered area. You gotta know when not to push your luck. I told Dee I'd be extra careful, and you know, at that I am careful, but I also know the boat is pretty good and solid. But I don't want to push my luck all by myself in this kind of wind. So, oh, see, and good thing I undid that. And about 2:30 in the morning, I had to come out and undo it because it like let it fly loose. I might roll it up. How would my gas do? Gas wise, oh, we still got a heavy tank, so surprisingly we didn't use a lot of gas because I wasn't really pushing it hard, just nice and steady. Actually, you know what? Good thing I rammed that, because look what's here. So I'm retreating into the boat. It's getting hot out in the sun, which is a good thing. The boat's still nice and cool because the air's cool. I'm just going to read winner of 19 Christopher Award. My mom collects old books, and this is Survived the Savage Sea, Douglas Robertson's. So I'm discovering by angling cushions, and like my arm fits in here perfect. I'm reading, I have grapes at hand right here. So I'm finding really nice ways of staying comfortable, and you get to see me eating all the time. So how nice is this? This Like the seat is perfect for when sitting if you're going to sail from inside the boat. But once you get home, this is a recliner. How nice. It's about 10:30 now. Bugs aren't bad right now. That's nice. So I can have the door open. I have my vents open. Yeah, I got good air in here and everything. So let's go for a little hike. I had a very relaxing read. Take a hike over to the other side of the island. See what conditions are. I'm sitting things out a wee bit. It's a nice island to walk. Fairly bare. And I might cross, well, I'm going to see what I can do here. If I can cross to the other side and take my shoes off, cross over there, get over to that point, and get a good feel for things. So we'll see. So we'll just scoot across that. Hopefully it's not too deep. I guess I'm going to find out. A walking stick would be nice. Let's see. Is this eligible for a walking stick? Sort of. Just something to brace myself, you know what I mean? And stay dry to the very last minute here. Slippery rock? No, not too bad. Water's cold. Ooh, and mucky at the bottom. So, the wind is streaming through here pretty good. Oh yeah, this looks like it was dredged out. It's up to my shorts, the bottom of my shorts. So I'll leave that stick there, use it for the way back, and take you for a little walk. This was all water just last year. So, you know, if the lake can go down 2 feet in basically one winter. So I'm over on the other side of that big tree. Oh yeah. So I was saying it was windy. I'm behind the shelter of this island. And I don't think I was exaggerating. Wants to blow my hat off, kind of windy. Nice cottage here. Old style boathouse. Love that. That was a nice little hike. Back to my island retreat. Okay, actually, I'm going to take a hike along this shore as well and see if I can get a different perspective. So, a beaver lodge. Perfect place to pick out my perfect walking stick, which I will keep. I see it. It's right there on top of the pile. This rock lifted is intriguing. No doubt a bear has been in the zone. So hopefully we don't have an aggressive beaver when I take his stick. Oh, that's nice. That's a beautiful stick. Thank you, Mr. Beaver. Now, leave me alone while I walk across your lodge. So good to get a bit of exercise, stretch my legs. The view out to the bay. So that gives you a better perspective of my spot. Tucked in way over here. And this is where I came in, over here. Yeah, nice spot, eh? So heading back across, I'll head up over on this side the way I came in. The mud off shoes there. And not too bad, and head on up. Third stick, or third leg, is really helping. My hiking stick that the beaver so generously loaned me. I'm noticing charred wood here. So possibly the top of that got hit by lightning. That's a good picture. Oh, that's just nice all on its own right here, eh? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to head over to Lost Bay now. Maybe poke my nose out into Georgian Bay proper and just see what's going on out there. So that walk has me appreciating my beautiful little spot all the more. Oh, there's the scuff on the bow. But it's only a scuff, and we really hit the rock. Oh, I did want to look closer if there was paint. Paint. Aha. A bit right there. Do you see it? Right there. Oh, more there. So, and funny, as I mentioned, I was trying to make this turn. Water's deep enough for us here. But had I actually made the turn, I might have gone right over top of this shoal and created more problems for myself. So that better a ding above the water line. And the bottom's pretty tough too, but prop and whatnot's more my concern. So that's a reminder, maybe I should get an extra prop for such trips. See, you got to always be thinking ahead. All right, so I'm going to head out that way. And over the cabin we go. Stick can stay here for now. Yeah, just a bit long. Back home. 4 of them perched on a tree, not far from me. And he's due for his daily bath, I take it. How cute. So that turned out to be a great little camp for the night.